Good morning here, Nate Bair in the lobby of our hotel after our first corn quality rollout located in Taipei, Taiwan.
Advancing Ohio-grown corn globally is a significant focus for the Ohio Corn Checkoff. Nate Bair, a Wyandotte County corn grower and member of the Ohio Corn Checkoff Board, embraced this mission wholeheartedly. He dedicated time away from his family and farm to explore opportunities for corn in all its forms, to foster relationships with buyers and key decision makers in Taiwan and South Korea.
The question was asked, why should we buy more U.S. corn? We talked about the efficiencies through technology, sustainability measures, and overall gains the U.S. farmers are doing to provide a safe and abundant supply of food and fuel.
Export trade missions are important because they link Ohio farms with buyers around the world.
We produce more corn in the United States than we can consume, so trade is really critical. And about 33% of the value of our corn is exported.
The Ohio Corn Checkoff understands how important exports are for Ohio's economic growth. Being the 7th largest corn producer in the country, it's crucial for us to expand demand. It's all about creating real opportunities and boosting profitability.
Trade missions are essential and really critical for our Checkoff dollars to be used. We see a lot of success stories.
So really understanding what the needs are and what each buyer values, we found offers a lot of key takeaways.
Thanks to a partnership with the U.S. Grains Council, Ohio growers have a valuable ally who brings real-world global experience to the table. A friend who truly understands the intricacies of international markets, trade dynamics, and what buyers are looking for in places like Taiwan and South Korea.
We have U.S. Grains Council has staff all over the world in several countries, so we send those board members on these trade missions so that they have the ability to interact with hundreds of corn buyers, and that gives them, our corn buyers, a opportunity to meet our farmers and see where they're meet the person that's actually planting and harvesting their crop that they're going to buy.
First-hand experience that Nate can attest to.
Just a day 3 wrap-up of the corn quality rollout for Taiwan and Korea. We learned that they rely on trade for 100% of their feedstock for the livestock industry. We talked about the world consumption of protein that is increasing. We went and met with the Ministry of Ag of Taiwan. They're very happy with the corn product from the U.S. farmers.
Trade missions help build a stronger future for corn growers while ensuring local producers participate in important discussions that ensure your concerns and voices are heard.
The occasion when we went to Taiwan and South Korea was to present the results of our corn harvest quality report, which also consisted of one-on-one meetings with end users and purchasers. So when we were in Taiwan, we did a conference on the first day where we presented the results of the study, but we also had producers such as Nate give their perspective on the harvest, talking about their operations, their farm, and essentially what practices they're doing.
Relationships are critical for trade, and so any opportunity that we have to visit and have face-to-face interaction with our corn buyers, whether that's here in the United States or we're able to meet many of our corn buyers in their countries, I think is an excellent opportunity in the way that we can get more trade done.
International buyers want to do business with people they trust, as trust leads to long-term partnerships, repeat purchases, and loyalty to U.S. corn. Sometimes that requires going on an international mission. At other times, it may look like hosting trade teams locally in Ohio. Buyers and diplomats prefer to meet the people who grow the grain and experience firsthand what makes U.S. corn the best in the world.
Essentially, the producer perspective on that really adds value, helping the buyers understand how the contracting system works, how the grain export channel operates in a more realistic sense from the U.S. perspective.
Creating results that add up to more demand for corn.
We see a lot of successes. I mean, ultimately, it's about getting more corn traded and more corn sold across the world.
So when we discuss these trade missions, I think really there's a lot of value in getting our producers in front of the buyers.
Trade teams and trade missions are a strategic investment that has a direct impact on Ohio farms.
And I think some of the biggest things that I've seen with grower outreach is that when they're asking questions about learning the market and also speaking to the buyers, and really getting a better understanding for what their challenges are, that's where you see a lot of success.
If I could give one piece of advice to a grower that is thinking about going on a trade mission or hosting a trade team here in Ohio, or has the ability to at least visit with some of our trade teams, I would say take advantage of that opportunity. It's eye-opening.
Working together, the Ohio Corn Checkoff is maximizing efforts to educate and promote the quality of Ohio-grown corn. There's always more to discover about the work being done on behalf of growers at ohiocornandwheat.org.
Seems like the U.S. farmer continues to remain a trusted ally. Thanks. Bye.